4. And we're just going to continue off from where we ended last time. I did go in between and, like drop off stuff and break down guns and stuff. And I fast traveled here to look for the rogue robots, and they were already starting to kill people, so let's hurry up and save someone. Whoa, okay.
Heads up, they've stealth. Found them. Long live the front.
All right. So we stopped them, and let's see, what should we do next? Definitely do that. Right. So if you haven't seen the episode where we helped out Jack Cabot, there was, I believe, 2 or 3 episodes where we spent helping that family out, the Cabot family. Go check it, and if you have, I just want a brief reminder. We helped them to, spoiler, maintain this facility where they kept his father, Lorenzo, in the basement, and the only way to contain him, because he had convinced raiders to let him out, was to so get back in this elevator. Hi. Does your face get itchy wearing that? Since you have facial hair and all. Hey, what up?
Ah, you're back. Good news. I figured out how to access the artifact's telekinesis effect.
Awesome.
I hooked it up to this old laser rifle. There's no way to control it without direct neural input. For better or worse, all of that was destroyed when my father died. But you still have a rather powerful directed force. Here, see what you think.
You said laser gun. This is a gamma gun.
You made a neat gun. Thanks.
I hope you find some use for it. As for myself, I don't know. Maybe I'll
What is
finally
Dance
travel
doing in
to
the
somewhere.
background?
My father was always convinced that there was another alien city buried somewhere in the Mojave Desert.
Nice little nod to Fallout New Vegas. Alright. So with that done, how about we check out the vault? And if you aren't aware, with when we fast traveled to the vault, when we were trying to help out Nick, we entered the vault and the lady thought we were the raiders. like when we fast travel, we immediately travel into the vault. So see if we can get the audio cue to pop up when we fast travel there. Now, for those of you who were listening intently when we had fast traveled to here last time, the lady sounded like a ghoul, but it also sounded like Vault Tech told her stuff, so she's definitely been around before the war. But she's a ghoul. So it'll be interesting to see how she's a ghoul when she supposedly is inside a vault. So. Oh. That was awkward. Alright. Can we access this from inside of the... Apparently so. Don't know how,
What?
but sure.
You have a Pip-Boy?
I do?
Wait. Are you Vault-Tec?
No.
Have you finally come to save me?
Don't know who you are.
Please. I'm trapped behind a mountain of rubble. The key to freeing me is getting the workshop operational.
Alright,
First,
so...
lift the security
Okay.
lockdown and get to the reactor room.
Better living underground. Vault Tech. Ah. Never mind.
It's been hard to maintain the faith. So many years stranded here. But you can assure Dr. Braun, if he's even still around, that I have used the time productively. The great work is ready to begin.
Uniform. Nice. Ooh, a Pip-Boy. Another Pip-Boy. We now have 3 Pip-Boys. What are we gonna do with ourselves? 10 Pip-Boys. Damn, son. We rich. Look at all them Pip-Boys we got. We can give one to each companion. I wonder if we can actually give them to the companions. Go this way first.
Good. Very good. Vault-Tec workshops require their control board to function. During emergencies, the procedure is to store it in the reactor room. Look in there and you should find it.
They're not there.
Remain vigilant.
Don't know how I missed every single shot. Blazing Ripper. That actually looks pretty cool. But what are we supposed to look for other than that? I'm sure there's more. We need alrighty. That's the workshop. Sure. Clear the rubble.
Excuse me.
You aren't what I was expecting. You do have a...
Neither are you.
You're from a vault, but you're clearly not with Vault-Tec. What are you doing here? Why did you help me?
It was the neighborly thing to do.
Such a fine sense of civic duty. Very laudable. My name is
You look
Valerie
fucking
Ross,
disgusting.
and I was to be the overseer of this vault. But please, follow me. I have a proposal for you. It's been a hard 200 years.
Oh,
I was
poor
given a
baby.
tour of what was to be my pride and joy. My vault. Then the earthquakes. Sirens. Many died. Perhaps they were lucky. The radiation. I was spared. The construction. They've never done anything hostile towards me, though. It's probably best if you put them out of their misery. Do what you have to do.
I don't think we're alone.
There you are. Another level up. And another skill point to agility.
It's better. I'll wait for you to finish. It's better to put the poor fellows out of their misery at last. digging my way to the entrance. With that control board, I could have changed everything. But there was simply too much rubble for the equipment to handle. But my work kept me going. Here, among these papers is my life's work. I'd like to share it with you. Dr. Braun tasked me with something vital. A series of prototypes and their related, well, experiments that could redefine society. But, as you can see, things did not go according to plan.
Wonder what gave that away.
Sounds like you've had a pretty tough time.
I've had many dark days down here. Even despair. But the work, always the work, sustained me. This vault was meant to be spacious, full of trained staff, trusted subordinates and scientists. Despite how things have played out, I see opportunity. Let us work together, as partners.
If you need me so bad, make it worth my while.
What I want is a partner. But if money will convince you...
What's my role?
I recognize that you are in a superior bargaining position. I'll handle the mundane nuts and bolts of vault management. Anything you want, I'm happy to accommodate. All I ask is you run the prototype experiments.
Let's do this then.
Good. Excellent. We cannot begin until I have my overseer's desk to run the experiments. The information in the desk's terminal will prove vital. I entrust you with the future of our vault. Vault 88.
If you keep hoarding that garbage, you're going to slow us down. I'd just leave that if I were you.
My overseer's desk. Vault Tech Terminal.
You don't need these floor mats. No one's going outside, so no one's tracking in dirt. Right. Well, someone will clean that up. It won't be me. Oh well, that's done. Done too much to even think about going back now, so. Alrighty. Cleared out all that we can. Now we're able to build stuff for her.
This. Please, I beg your indulgence. I've waited so long. But we must not dally. The work compels us. The vault was supposed to have a very specific set of residents. After all,
Okay.
to conduct human trials, you need the perfect test subjects.
Let's find ourselves a guinea pig.
The Vault Tech Handbook urges overseers to refrain from using that word, no matter how apt. I see you've already turned on the Vault's radio beacon. Good. While we wait for word to spread, perhaps you might use this time to explore Vault 88. If you can clear some of the rubble, you may be able to access some of the other building sectors. Any materials or equipment that survived may prove useful in our experiments.
Okay. So I thought this was basically gonna be it, and those were just gonna be small wings, but no, there's a lot. I guess that means this vault's huge. That's what she said. Where do we go then?
Got company. Over there. Get him. Anything else? No prisoners. Eliminated.
Alright. Well, can't get back there. Any bullets? I'm not gonna bother, picking up anything that's scrap, because we're just gonna keep it here, basically. Yeah, I did it anyway. Alright. Where the inside of train station? Part of the vault? Oh, hell yeah. Alrighty. Any... That thing I have to use to turn on sector. Oh, there it is. Without a control board. Fucking kidding me.
Hell yeah.
Alright. So now we have control over this wing, which is very large as well. This might be like 2 or 3 episodes. This thing all by itself. Because we need all this material. Every bit of it. Because at the at Sanctuary, we've had a while to build up. What? Already? I didn't explore the rest of it, but sure. I guess this we'll go back to her. Okay.
Good work. Don't leave anything behind.
Dance. Just a little bit ago you asked me if I should leave junk behind. Interesting. Alright. Alrighty. Where exactly is she at? She at the front?
I'll be with you in a moment. If you could all just wait over there.
A ghoul? I don't know about this.
Just a moment and we can begin. Please, step forward. Ah, yes. Welcome. Welcome.
So, this here's a vault, right?
Quite correct. And you could be one of our lucky new residents.
You do got food in this vault, right?
Of course. And a chance at a new life. A question or two first, however. What do you think is the role of a good government?
Government? What the hell are you talking about?
It's all right. We're the good guys. Just answer the questions.
You seem... Alright. Okay. From what I heard, them governments are why everything's radioactive.
You won't do for our special assignment. But welcome to our vault. Your new home. If she is representative of what's left above, the outside world must be rougher than I imagined.
I
Are you
mean,
ready for the next interview?
Let's continue.
All right. Hello. Welcome to Vault 88.
This is a real nice place you have here. Real nice. And I can go wherever I like, right?
Within reason, yes. But I have a question for you.
Sure. What do you want to know?
A hypothetical. Let's say the reactor core is melting down, and you're the only one who could stop it.
put it in the
Is
freezer.
something wrong with your reactor?
No, it's fine. Just pretend. So you can stop the meltdown. But you'd suffer from extreme radiation exposure. What would you do?
Well, whatever you'd like. If you don't mind, I'm anxious to look around.
If you're thinking about ripping us off, don't.
Listen, it's hell up there. If you really give me food and a place to stay, I'll be good. Just don't go expecting me to jump in a reactor for you.
Why are you here?
Just come here to lend a hand, right? I want to do whatever it takes to help out.
I want to hear him say it again. He had a funny tone.
thinking about ripping us off, don't.
Listen, it's hell up there.
Sounded kind of like Jerry
Really give me-
Seinfeld.
Just don't go expect.
That's it. You're out of the vault.
Fine. So that's how it's gonna be.
I suppose we should expect the occasional miscreant. I concur in your assessment. My partner said, leave. What a colorful gentleman. Clearly he won't work for our experiments. Here's hoping third time's a charm.
Let's do the next interview then.
As you say. Hello. Welcome to your new home.
Wow. A real overseer. I am so happy to be here. Hi. My name is Clem.
Yes. Clem, is it? Before you settle in, I have some questions.
Oh, okay. Sure. I'll answer anything you like.
Well, that's good. Here's a scenario. You've been assigned guard duty. You know, stand watch and make sure outsiders don't breach the perimeter. But from inside the vault, you hear a woman screaming. What would you do?
You want me to guard something? Sure. I can do that. I can do that right now, if you want. But I don't hear any screaming, Lady Overseer.
Nothing to be nervous about. Think about it and answer.
Yeah, sorry. Well, if you tell me to guard, I guard. And I won't leave my post unless you tell me to. Is that okay?
Another question for you. What can you tell me about your mother?
Ah, she passed. But she was nice. You would have liked her. She killed a mole rat once.
Really? That's remarkable. Describe the traits you most admire about her.
Well, she was strong because of the mole rat, and she fed me. God, I'm sorry. This place is so much better than the ditch I was living in.
Surely there are other traits you liked about her.
Well, no matter how bad things got, she put us kids first. She fought until the end, too.
We're looking for a volunteer, Clem. Someone to test some new devices that will help everyone. Are you interested?
You mean I can stay? I mean, yes! I'll help out. I like helping. That's me!
He's
Clem,
special.
always willing to help out.
Yes. I think you'll do nicely. And no time like the present to commence. Now that we have, Clem, we are ready to begin. The first step is to get him properly equipped and dressed. There should be supplies in the welcome area near the entrance.
Clem, let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
I'll do well. Promise.
Clem, let's get you outfitted like a real vault dweller.
Didn't think I'd have to tell him to wear
I'll
it.
do well. Promise.
Pretty.
Excuse me.
Our first vault residence. What a moment. But, on to business. Exercise is an inherently selfish activity. Instead of using every hour, every minute, to further the goals of the community, a resident instead improves their body past the minimum requirements. Vault-Tec has devised a solution. The Power Cycle 1000. While you pedal, you provide raw power to the vault. A perfect answer to an inherently counterproductive practice.
Settlements can always use power.
Precisely. The prototype is far from perfect. There were incidences during its R&D. Maybe even the stray cerebral hemorrhage.
What the fuck?
Overseer?
Oh, Clem. Don't worry yourself. This model won't suffer from those defects.
Oh, good.
Well, probably. Let me download the schematic to your Pip-Boy. Build it and attach a terminal to choose the parameters of the experiment. Work Clem hard. Give me power.
You spoke like Clem there for a second, so...
trade some things.
I'm just so excited to be here. I'll do good.
I need to get out of that. Terminal to the power cycle and select. I'm going to assume that I don't have so let's do let's back out here just in case you know. You know, if Dance doesn't like what I pick. Dance hated that already. That's why I quick saved. Cause Dance is a fucking bitch. No, you know.
Time to suit up.
Alright.
There's a wealth of technology just waiting to be discovered out here.
Just looking to trade a little.
I'm just so excited to be here. I'll do good. You'll see.
I know this may...
Hey,
If you have the time to talk now, I'd still like to know what you think about Scribe Halen.
she's as dedicated as they come. Real team player.
I couldn't agree more. But I wasn't looking for an evaluation of her performance as a scribe. I wanted to know what you thought of Halen as a person.
As a person, it's not like you to ask me something like that.
No, it's not. The truth is, I'm worried about her. Since you and I are getting along so well, I felt like I could confide in you about it, to get your honest opinion.
I appreciate that you value my opinion so highly. Tell me what's on your mind.
Let me explain everything from the beginning. A few months before you found us, one of my men was shot multiple times by raiders. Haylen stayed by that knight's side for 2 days straight, without sleep, fighting to keep him alive. But he was on a slow decline. I decided that his suffering needed to end, and ordered Haylen to administer an overdose of painkillers, so he could die with dignity. Even though I'm certain she wanted to continue fighting for that knight's life. She injected it without question.
It sounds like she was simply following your orders.
Of course she was. Haylen's never been insubordinate. But the decision whether or not to ease that soldier's suffering isn't the point here. The point is what happened later that same evening. Haylen approached me while I was on watch. She didn't say a word, but I could tell something was wrong. After what felt like an eternity, she collapsed into my arms, crying. I didn't know what to do, so I just held her for a while. A few minutes later, she stopped, kissed me on the cheek, and simply said, "Thank you," before heading back into the police station. Right then it hit me. Maybe I pushed her too hard. I ordered her to ignore her instincts, to do something her medical training told her was wrong. That's why I'm worried about her. And for that matter, everyone under my command.
Haylen will be fine. It's you that I'm worried about.
Me? I see what you're getting at. I guess I never thought of it that way. Look, 4 soldiers. Over half of my team are gone. Each one of them died because of decisions that I made. I understand the risks that come with the job. We all do. But how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Yeah.
Ow. What the fuck? You,
Oh, man! I'm sorry! I broke your vault. I just got so excited and I wanted to do a good job and I kept pedaling faster and faster. And then the whole vault went kablooey. Please don't kick me out.
Hey.
Awaiting. If you have the time to talk now, I'd still like.
Uh-huh. She's as dedicated as they come.
I couldn't agree.
Right.
But I wasn't looking.
As a person,
No.
I appreciate that you value my opinion.
A few months, Haylen stayed by that. I decided, even though I'm.
It sounds like she was simply...
Of course she was. But the point.
Sure.
Haylen, afterward, a few minutes later, right then it hit. That's why I'm.
Haylen will be fine.
Me? I see what you're getting. Look, 4, I understand, but how can anyone have confidence in me anymore? Hell, how can I have confidence in myself?
The way you held Haylen tells me you care about them. And they care about you.
I never thought of it that way. Well, looks like things have taken a turn. I signed up to be your sponsor, so I teach you everything that I know. But it looks like I'm the one that needed the lesson today. All joking aside, I'm pleased that we had this discussion. And with all the problems you're facing, you still took the time to listen. It's comforting to know that I can speak to you as more than just your commanding officer.
Does this mean you'd be there to hold me if I ever needed it?
I don't know. I never thought you'd ask me something like that. It would depend on the circumstances, but I suppose we'll just have to see what happens when the time comes. Anyway, thanks for letting me get that off my shoulders. I think it's been weighing on me more than I realized. I'm only sorry you had to see me at my worst, instead of at my best.
Excuse me.
I was looking at the data for the power cycle. If I am reading the report correctly, you chose a lavender and vanilla aroma dispenser.
I feel really relaxed. This vault is the best.
Ugh. We're engineering a new society, you know. Not some sort of day spa.
My clothes still smell funny.
For the next experiment, we'll need something from outside. Vault-Tec subcontracted out chemical research to Hallucigen Incorporated. It was supposed to be delivered before. Well, before. But with the mail service out of commission, arrangements must be made.
I'll be back before you know it.
Excellent. Just grab a package for Overseer Barstow. Once we have that, we can start the next experiment.
Alrighty.
I'm going to spin your legs for an hour. The power cycle is pretty fun.
Your special leader clone. And, with that, you look weird from that angle. And with that, that will be the end of this episode. So if you enjoyed watching, like and subscribe if you're on YouTube, and if you are on Twitch, follow and subscribe. And I will see you all in the next one. Thanks.